13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
It would have kind of been cool if these were in first person. Here we go. Welcome to episode number 1 of Guardians of the Galaxy. We've just had a bit of deja vu. I feel like I played this already, but it doesn't really look familiar. Pretty sure this is all new here.
Oh man, I can't wait to play this. Maybe I can convince Andy to buy it with his paper route money.
Paper route? It's paper round, isn't it? Also, I don't say route, I say route. Right, so I can leave. What did I not look at? I think there's a couple things here, yeah. Steve Harris.
That maiden show was
West Ham.
awesome.
Oh, so like one of the armband things. Or leg bands. Or headbands. We have Tron here. No, I wanted to pick this up again. It was so cool and sweaty, I wanted to look at it twice.
I'd love to be able to ride one of those light cycles.
God, I've been watching freaking Goldbergs recently and you remind me of Adam. Obsessed with Tron as well. I think I did all of this stuff, yeah. So I guess maybe now, yeah, I was about to say maybe now we can actually walk around more of the area. With these areas I'm going to try and see if I can get everything. Like freaking Life is Strange. Treat it like Life is Strange with these bits. Obviously talking through everything, as usual.
Andy says you can get a brain parasite if you share a toothbrush.
Okay.
Imagine that. Something growing inside of you, slowly taking over.
I mean, don't we just have that anyway? Nothing on the workbench. What's this? Well, I kind of feel like that's going to be the main thing. So I'll go over here first. I don't know how we can hear ourselves. I can't hear myself now talking in my freaking room. Let alone this guy hearing himself listening to this freaking music. We're both in the same boat, right? Oh, it's freaking the kid from The Shining. He's here as well. So we got we got one more thing here.
Oh man, this is gonna be so cool.
Showcase Cinemas. What year is this then? Did it say before? I was about to say where's the mum, but yeah, we can go upstairs. Or maybe that's gonna be the thing. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be the thing like speaking to the mum. Beware of Raccoon. Yeah, so we were a big fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Obviously they weren't called that, and then we joined.
The night in the yard soon.
I think it's what the original thing was.
At the stars, wondering what might be out there.
Hell yes. I mean, now we know, I guess. Yes, it's in here. I feel like this isn't gonna be the thing that ends it. Yeah, because it's literally, okay, I thought we'd open it and then there would be like a weird mystical thing in there. Never mind, we're just closing the freezer. Or a very, very cold fridge. Now let's go upstairs and see Meredith, I think her name is. Genuinely one of the most realistic looking characters I've seen in games.
Well, look who decided to finally come up.
Where's my cake?
I warned you.
That is insane. Again, like you can see by the hair
Full.
Mom.
that she is a bunch of zeros and ones.
Slowpoke.
Then again, like that hair actually looks really good. Just staring at a freaking woman's hair.
Don't worry,
Brilliant.
I'm not gonna sing.
I like your singing.
Oh, Pac-Man, awesome.
Well, you might be the only one.
So busy looking at the hair that I didn't even freaking
You're
notice.
officially a teenager.
Oh, officially a teenager. I am going to be not a teenager in, was it a month and 10 days? A month and 11 days, exactly.
Girlfriends. Someone's going to be really popular at school.
Mom.
What? You are very handsome. I'm sure all
Going to be. If he's 13, he's been in secondary school for 2 years already,
what did you
right?
wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
You don't have a PlayStation
What huge favor are you
2,
about to
3?
ask me?
What
Just
era is
$10.
this?
Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
7?
A movie. Tonight.
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
Just like Fallout
I don't
times.
think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were
The
sleeping
hockey
in my bed
mask
the next 3
one,
nights.
that's Halloween, right? Yes. Deflect, qualify. Why do we have our normal looking self here? This was not so bad. Didn't you see worse movies at my age?
That was ages ago. And this one isn't even that bad. It's PG-13. And I'm 13.
Exactly, PG-13
Yeah, parental
may contain
guidance.
violence and nudity.
Mild nudity, like butts and stuff.
That's not what it means. Parental guidance 13 means you need to be 13 and have parental guidance.
I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
Rationalize compromise. It's my birthday, we can still do all that stuff. Yeah, we can still do all that stuff, Mom.
All that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Yes, it's out of the house and then into another house.
Please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
It's a nice game reference. Reassure, argue. I'm not a little kid. You are. 13 definitely is. I'll be careful.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No. Of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it.
$20 for a freaking movie, Jesus. I guess it is, yeah. At least over here it is.
On my bed. Go on
I mean, I go to the View, which is £5.
And we can open it together.
Okay.
The cake looks super professional. You sure you didn't buy it?
Save the flattery, Peter.
But you did buy it though, right?
Leave that alone. I love it. And look, it even has your little handprint on it.
I can't see where that is.
Boring.
I don't even know what that is to be freaking boring, mate. Alright. I don't know what I'm actually doing, so I'm just gonna go around and interact with things until the game tells me I'm doing the correct thing.
Andy later. You know, he was a pretty good sport about not putting the Star-Lord patch on his jacket too. We'd have looked like complete dorks if we both had it.
Yeah, definitely not complete dorks if one person has it.
My pants didn't do much better than my eye in that fight.
Doggo! Wait a freaking minute, no one cares about the trousers.
Can't we stop
Don't know
by
what you freaking called it.
Keep pushing your luck,
Doggo.
mister, and you won't be going anywhere.
Meredith, shut freaking that up, mate. Doggo!
Hey, Kubrick.
Hell yes! Alright, game over?
Wait here for Grandma and
This is my life for now
They're
on.
not coming back. Sorry.
Grandma and Grandpa aren't coming back? What happened to them? The hell? Doggo, you right? Doggo? Sorry, what? Why did you stop paying him?
Peter.
We're just going to the movies. What could happen?
Is Doggo alright? I'm not going anywhere if Doggo's not alright. I'm literally not going anywhere because he's probably not going to freaking move and I can't phase through him. Once again, this isn't a Bethesda game. I really hope Doggo's alright. If anything bad happens to Doggo, you know how this freaking situation goes. Uninstall him.
The more likely I am to change my mind about the movie.
No way.
To be fair, the game is only about 30 gigs somehow. So I was like, okay, I'm in for the long haul, downloading in about 40 minutes. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Touch that dial.
Okay, I won't then. Genuinely don't know what that does, because I've never had one of them before.
I should make you clean your room before you leave.
Please don't.
One day, I'll have to get down there and just throw everything out.
Alright, just keep Chewie there, though.
Oh, crap.
Vroom.
I'm gonna miss Knight Rider.
It's longer, but it's
Have to wait
better.
for the rerun.
Why don't we just go to see Knight Rider instead, then?
Mom's pretty close to winning this game.
Don't think I've ever played this before. We got anything else around here? Seems like that's it. What am I actually doing then? I completely forget. I guess I'll go and speak to... Oh no, what's this? What is this it? No,
Hansel's
never mind.
stings from catching Mom's fastball. Wonder if she got me a new glove for my birthday.
Maybe. Oh, that's what I'm doing, yeah. But where actually is it? Oh, it says more? Jesus Christ, that looks insane.
So what, now you're too old for gifts?
Little guy put up a big fight. Wouldn't have been able to land him without Grandpa's tricks.
Now, put that picture of you on Instagram. Like every other freaking person does, or Tinder, right, is the meme. Every guy on Tinder has a freaking picture of them with a big fish. Oh no, that's a big something else. My apologies.
I miss him so much.
Grandma and Grandpa.
Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop
It's
for ice
darker
cream
than
on the
I
way
thought.
home.
It's not that they just
Even in
went south
winter.
for the winter then? Okay. Who's this?
Man, am I glad I finally
That's
got my hair
me.
the way I like it.
And Mum? Okay, Jesus. You've really freaking changed.
Sometimes Grandma and Grandpa would let me sleep with them if I was too afraid down in the basement.
Well, this is their room. Okay. I guess the presents in Mum's room?
I don't know much about art, but I know that this is
I don't know
excellent.
much about history.
Grandma really had talent.
Hell yes. It's cool having like pictures that your family drew. I always like that. What room is this?
Sky's clear.
Freaking YouTube
Wonder
room
if Mom
right
will
here.
spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie.
Welcome to my first playthrough of Doom 2. A brand new game that just released today.
Sure, it'd be nice to believe there are other worlds out there, but what are the odds? Pretty slim, I bet.
I don't know. No comment on my one.
Gonna have to get Mom to show me
What's
how to
this?
shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer.
Yeah, but not great it is still. If you go freaking back to present.
Meredith Quill.
Especially if I'm
Perfect
controlling it.
game. Not bad.
300 games. Then one more thing over here.
Dan says every UFO sighting is really a weather balloon or a bright star. But there's so many of them. Couldn't a few be real?
Be real, I mean a UFO is an unidentified flying object. So most UFOs probably are real, yes. And there we go. Oh, I wonder where the present is. I freaking wonder. My god, have I walked into someone's actual
I know
freaking
it
room right
sounds
here?
crazy, but Mom's convinced my dad was an alien. She really believes it. Could she be right?
Starbound from her right. MA Journey. Jesus Christ, it looks insane. My god. I mean, yeah, fair enough, like, you can probably tell that it's 2D textures over there, but this stuff, like, freaking that tractor and everything. And all the shadows, my Jesus Christ. Like, this freaking generation of, I guess, I think the 9th generation, right? These graphics are insane. What is it? Nothing?
At last,
Oh, that's cool. A freaking cliffhanger.
we have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
So did we just freaking faint then? And just get dragged? Is it gonna cut back to me getting freaking dragged
As I
by
was
Groot or
saying, you
someone?
don't trust me
I guess
about
not Groot because he's inside the cage.
Flark, no. I ain't putting his bark solely in your hands.
Your call, Peter.
Oh, I was
You're
drinking.
just jealous my plan's better. You're
What am I saying?
green with envy.
Better than black and blue.
Try it, lady. I got 12,000 volts with your name on it.
I'm gonna go with
I'm
Gamora
sure
again
you could
because I
trust
went
Gamora
before.
with that thing that I was definitely paying attention to.
Yeah.
I trust her with my life.
I have no
I
idea what you're
trust her
talking
with
about.
your life too, just not with Groot's.
Okay, mean.
I've got a lot more experience sneaking into places than you do.
I still say me and my tracking device would have better odds of finding him.
Not without sounding every alarm in the process.
Well, that's
And
cool.
you've been outvoted.
Top middle. So Groot to Lady Hellbender.
Yes, we're going to fight Lane.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you.
Well, you do
No
live on a
surprise.
mudball in the middle of nowhere.
What's that?
What he means is you will have. We're huge in the Kree system.
What's in the box?
A rare creature, last of his kind, and all-around swell guy.
Looks like a bush.
It is a tree.
A talking tree. That's new.
I freaking knew
Right,
it.
get going. Before I change my mind.
Seems like they didn't really care about rockets, so I guess that was the
And if the lady
or the
don't
better
like it,
option.
I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Thanks, officer. Have a nice day.
Officer?
Thank you, Ossifer. Objective updated.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
This
Go
looks really
great.
cool.
We got a
Look at
killer
this crap.
monster and a solid plan.
The tree is no killer. We should be selling the angry rodent. Lady Hellbender will be displeased.
What?
I mean, the tree's no killer, but he's a cooler monster.
He runs a glorified zoo.
That's
Oh, yes.
It's a flarkin' army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers with guns?
I have never seen one.
Lighting really does make a difference.
I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Unless she's got a fleet of Shi'ar dropships.
Yeah, like she's got a bunch of ships to take her old monster mash on tour.
And there's the bunch of ships to take a monster mash on tour.
Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Great question.
Next time, I'm flying.
Indeed.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not no. Not chases across the galaxy level of no, at least.
I mean, fair enough, if that's what we're going for.
Kidding me? Look at
Jesus
this place.
Christ.
How's Gamora supposed to find you once we've sold him?
I'll
Okay,
find
fair
someone
enough,
who
don't need to go all the
knows
way.
and Listen.
You're gonna ask
My,
for
okay,
directions?
not too
Never
much
said
of a
I'd
drop.
ask.
Screw this. I'm not gonna let you just wing it with Groot. We're doing it my way.
I'm not
Reassure
winging
ya.
it.
Gamora knows what she's doing. She'll find a map or something.
Because I'm the navigator, right?
Rocket's kind of
Navigate
dug himself a
yourself
hole
out
by
of my
being like
way.
a
I'm taking my
Mr. Bean type character this whole entire time at the moment. The hell is that?
That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
Was it Barnacle
Woman
Heroes?
with expensive tastes. That's good news for our deal. Come on, we're a team. We stick together. All for one and one for all.
That's surprisingly insightful. Did you just make that up?
Well, that stopped really suddenly.
No, totally off the top of my head.
Let's go.
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne.
So Groot's a Lady
If she chooses
Hellbender.
to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
Alright then.
I am humbled by my queen's competence.
Spare me your empty platitudes.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not
Yeah, we had one of
blame
them things down there that are
You are
similar.
not the first.
She would have liked the
Claim
third
they have
one.
Captured at Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
It is what you say it is. Prove it, or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I said,
milady.
release it.
We got this.
I mean, is Groot really gonna be better than that? Is it gonna be okay? Never mind. They have to do the test? If they have to do the test, then Groot is very much so dying. Yeah, it seems to just be like a bigger version of what she's already got. Terrifying, mate.
You are free.
Shiver me timbers. And she waddled away.
Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Next of kin, did he freaking die?
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh.
Well, this is bad. Because we sided without Drax, because he wanted to sell Rocket.
Such flesh.
So that's not looking good already.
Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Keep it in the pants, people.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
That's great. Now I'm trying to sell something here, so...
I believe she is flirting with me.
This room is just about the most echoey room in the universe. Encourage Drax. Take the lead. There or something. Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Nothing's gonna affect me.
You got this.
It's for the best. Your negotiation skills are terrible. Lady Hellbender, I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me,
10 out of 10.
Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
I love how they were just like, yeah, Peter Quill? Just the guy that I saw down in the freaking local pub?
A Flora Colossus. I thought your kind had been wiped out.
Okay, so that's good.
Name your terms, Destroyer.
20,000 units.
20,000?
20,000, I need...
monstrous.
Oh, we need 9, right? Is it 9 that we need?
But it is a capable warrior, and it possesses regenerative qualities. Also, it is the last of its species. 20,000 units is sufficient compensation.
No.
And obviously we will take him back.
I mean, no.
Well, then you're an idiot, lady. Groot, he's the best monster you could buy.
Yeah, Drax has this.
Drax has this.
Name your terms, then.
If we offered less,
15,000.
because like we're not the main people.
And you
Well, 15,000 actually. Oh, you stay as well.
Whoa, you want to buy Drax?
Not buy. Invest.
I was gonna say 15,000 is decent, but Drax is really someone that I need.
I have other commitments.
Shame. We could have had such fun together. 12,000 for the Flora Colossus, then.
12,000 is not
Not
nearly
that bad for a Flora... whatever, deal. 12,000 units it is.
Surprisingly effective at negotiating with Lady Hellbender. So it's always going to be red? That's not bad though, right? Thanks for your help though, Gamora. Really appreciate that. Your freaking choice to sell Groot. And you really seem to have that situation there. Mate, don't do that. We're getting you back, trust me. I wonder, I'm really curious, how much would I have got given for... I mean, either way, like, I guess you have enough, yeah. Yeah, we need 12, or we need 9,000. Of course, them 37 units we can't forget about.
And revel as one of us.
Yeah, this is great. We'd be... Thank you.
Objective update. Sneak into Lady Hellbender's throne room, of course. I thought I was playing.
No, of course I will. I'll call you.
What?
You guys were
How was
supposed to
that?
wait for me. You took too long. I was establishing an alibi.
You were flirting with a Seknarfian beast handler.
Who confirmed that Groot is definitely probably being kept in the new editions pen.
Which is where exactly?
Well, we didn't quite get that far.
Good thing we're doing my plan. Tracker's pointing back to Lady Skullsuit's throne room, so that's where I'm going.
Tiny little problem.
Oh,
Boy, when these guys go, they go hard.
they're just right there, are they?
Inebriated.
Doesn't mean they're not a threat. My best blade work happens after I've had a few.
If a few scut knuckles gotta die to save Groot, so be it.
Whoa, hey!
We are not here to start a war with the woman who's got her own private army.
No, just rob her.
If we do things right and be quiet, we'll be in and out with no one the wiser. Drax.
Okay, fair
don't you
enough.
understand?
Exactly what I meant
Is
there.
quiet, Peter Quill.
No killing! Don't touch anything, don't step on anything, and don't break anything. And don't do anything stupid. If we mess this up, it's game over for Groot. And us.
Alright, let's go.
Gotta hand it to the lady. She knows how to
Go
throw
sneak
a party.
around.
It was like this with the Ravagers, too. Yondu was a real work hard, play hard sort.
Oh, I see,
Thanos
yeah.
doing either usually ended up with murder.
So not stepping on anything.
Parent Scuddy father figures, because mine gave me a shock.
Being really careful.
Once we ditch this place, I will show you
Yeah, it
guys
says
a
balls
real-
on the floor. I imagine this is instant game over, or maybe I do attack. Doesn't seem like it. So yeah, it might be like an instant game over. Why are there bits like this though? I'm curious, can I open this?
Prefer these halls when they are not cluttered by drunken louts.
That's red. Yeah, so I can't, okay.
They really take R&R to
Just
the
making
next
sure I'm not missing anything. Sneak into Lady Hellbender's throne room. I can scan them, what would it say? Empty bottles formerly containing potent Seknarfian tea.
Throne room entrance is down there, so we just gotta, you know.
Leap our way across the chasm.
Quietly.
Sounds easy enough.
This is not what I had in mind when you pitched this whole hero for hire thing.
Maybe Hellbender will give you a job.
I'm not the one she was interested in.
Actually, there might be a thing here.
Should have just sold Drax.
That's not what I said.
Maybe next time we're in a bind, we can auction off a date with Drax.
Whoa, oh!
Tathians do not date.
I don't have my thing, okay?
Are judged worthy.
Maybe if I had...
You ended up with your wife.
No, I can't do that. I was about to say maybe if I had Groot, I could get across.
Her affections were sought after more than most.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
So I guess none of us have our powers then. Oh,
I knew just looking at these goons. They couldn't handle their drink.
that's amazing.
That's it. Dead
Can I do
ahead.
that again?
Past
No,
another
never
bunch of
mind.
lightweights.
You're sure that tracker of yours is reliable?
Trust me, this baby's paid for itself.
Oh, you actually paid for it?
Paid, stolen, such.
I trust Rocket's doodad. Remember that time on Onsara?
I remember no such time.
Before your days, Muscles. Quill got caught stealing eggs from this place on Sakaar.
Why am I not surprised?
My doodad let me
I'm
straight
not.
to him, hiding in a spike hatchery.
I was not hiding.
Yes, you were.
We need Rocket for this. That must be a bonus thing then, right? Because what if you sold Rocket? Or maybe you can't sell Rocket?
Single patrol.
Maybe this is just what patrol.
Yeah, it
looks
seems like you
in
can't sell
action.
Rocket if I need that. Okay, that's
Do your magic, Rocket.
kind of disappointing, I guess.
Just saying, have a little faith, Blueberry.
Doesn't really seem like you have a choice then.
Bumpers, it's gonna pop this door and it will find Groot. Am I good or am I good? As we just say.
The first one, I believe.
It is shameful that Lady Hellbender's minions are so easily inebriated.
Okay. Tracker says. Come
Oh, what?
on, you skaggy.
I knew that thing
I do
was
have it
junk.
then.
Look, we saw him take Groot down the elevator, right? So we just
There's
gotta
stuff.
find the controls.
There we go.
Lady Lottie does probably got him on her fancy chair up there.
We are down here.
Hellbender used some sort of rising stairs. There's gotta be a way of activating them from ground level.
Scan a few of this.
Seknarfian night airs.
Access to monster pens, no access
Smells
without
like eggs.
authorization.
Burnt hair.
Indeed.
Okay.
Drax, think you could lift this thing?
Easily. What do you want me to do with it?
Still working on that.
I mean, you can smash this, right? Or does that mean I haven't scanned the thing that you need to smash it with yet?
Are we certain there is in fact an elevator?
Of course we're sure. We saw Groot leave on it.
What's this? Okay, do I have my weapons? Is there not anything up there? What's this saying? What's the thing over here? Ooh,
Can't you just do that flippy thing and get up there, Gamora?
and a big
I've got my
collectible.
limits.
What is your maximum altitude?
Less than that.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2014 outfit found. Change the Guardian's outfits via the outfit screen on the Guardian's menu. Guardians outfits. It's saying that I can. Oh, I do that. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, I really like that Gamora outfit, like just the normal one. That is really cool. The metal and everything. Okay, I did not realize I could do that. That is freaking cool. That is really cool. Rocket has nothing. Drax or Groot even has freaking 2. I mean, not really any point now. That looks freaking cool. Might as well. And then, yeah, then you can get to abilities from that. Okay, that seems, or that is very freaking basic now. That I freaking realize. Can I shoot this? No.
What?
We watched her bewitch a Terra Terra. Perhaps this is among her powers.
Well, failing magic elevator, lady.
Let me scan this as well.
The controls are up on that throw.
No access without authorization. Okay, so the only thing I can see now is, or for now, is Drax throwing that somewhere. What's this?
Maybe there's some stairs.
How about nearby circuit?
I mean stairs down to Groot.
There's a perfectly good elevator.
It's not perfectly good if we can't get it working.
Then we better get it working.
See if Drax can do this yet.
You got this.
Easily. Where shall I put it?
I don't know. Okay, there's something else I'm not seeing here. What do I do then? It's gonna be, oh! There's something here.
There's a control panel inside there you can hack.
It's possible.
Okay. So I can't, yeah, so you need to throw
All right,
that.
Drax, try to clear that rubble.
At once.
Let's see what's hiding back there.
And
Could have made
then...
more noise with that?
Of course. But you did not ask.
Fair enough, mate. Then Rocket can go in there. Enjoy the ray tracing under here.
Sending the schematic to your visor.
Target a node, press triangle to redirect.
Junctions to switch.
Ah. Freaking watchdogs.
Whoops.
So you need to be like that.
Cool.
Okay, done already,
Jeez,
fair
I
enough.
can see it.
Believe those
take
are
much to
monster
impress
mating
you.
calls.
Okay, that's a little freaky.
Oh, I haven't done yet. Switch, you need to go that way.
This one.
Because, oh wait. Oh wait, oh, this thing up here.
Oh, here.
Yep.
But that's nothing. Okay, that can get powered, but that doesn't need to be powered.
Okay, here.
So both of these need to be
And here.
connected at the same time. So I want to know what that is. That's going to be a
Switch
bonus
this.
thing.
Done.
This one.
Oh.
Close it, close it, close it. Close what?
Oh, jeez. Okay, brilliant. I don't think... Okay, well, I wasn't meant to do that.
Feeling committed now, Peter Quill.
Yes, now. Kill them now.
That was a bonus thing. Oh, God, these guys are freaking difficult. Can I maybe... I can do this while they're here. Oh, no, never mind. There's quite a freaking lot of them. I made a severe and absolute lapse of my judgment.
Can't you follow?
I should not have freaking done that.
You know who you're talking to, right?
Oh, whoops.
Let's put these guys down quickly.
At least this place is insulated.
It is acceptable.
Oh, this guy's
to ask
freaking
for
strong.
help, Peter Quill.
I was almost cooked there. Thanks, Big D.
I need to actually kill someone because I'm about to die.
Your magical mask malfunction, Peter Quill.
Following directions isn't his strong suit.
There we go.
Think these guys will be missed?
Yeah, this guy, the freaking amount of help he's got, my god. There we go.
Tell him, Quill.
Don't think that was that great though.
Well, that was
That
not
was
ideal.
not even showing me.
Witnesses? No problem.
Do you have 2
Maybe I
ability
better won't miss
points? So I can buy something. What should I get this time? Oh, I can't get it from that? There we go. So go to abilities and get these guys. Toss a grenade at an enemy, drawing others towards the initial target's position and grouping them for a follow-up attack. Group causes roots to shoot up from the ground, dealing moderate damage to enemies. Charges forward, dealing moderate stagger to all enemies. Or dashes between enemies, striking each one once and dealing moderate damage. If only one enemy is present. I think you're the best. Others towards the initial target's position. I think that's the best, yeah. So I'll get you, mate. There we go. So now me and Rocket have two of our things. Rocket, can you go back up there? Oh no, you don't need to go back up there. I can do this already, yeah.
Normal friggin' ground level chair.
So go that way.
To inspire fear in your
You go there.
Rocket, did that work?
You don't go there, never mind.
It's half powered, but I don't got enough juice to flip.
Oh, I see, because you were probably
Okay.
that way anyway.
Okay, here. Just a little slip.
Oh?
No big deal.
For all we know, you may have just reconfigured the entire fortress.
Nah. You probably just lowered a height a bit or something.
Is that good? Because it didn't go over that circle. Well, on the second circle.
Better hope that panel actually works, because I'm out of things to tinker with down here.
Of course it'll work.
Alright, here we go. Perfect.
See? Nailed it.
That is the wrong elevator.
What?
He's right. Groot went down on the other side.
The wrong elevator?
It's the only one we got, sweetheart. This is it. We're almost there.
I was gonna try and like jump out.
This is going pretty smooth.
It has been considerably less than smooth.
Okay, yeah, we had
I wouldn't
that
say
one
considerably,
kink. At
but
least
yes,
no one
definitely
raised the
less.
alarm.
That's what you call a kink?
It'll be smooth sailing from here.
What the piece of scut?
Right on cue.
It's not that. Something's wrong.
Heads up, more guards.
I will give a wide berth, Peter Quill.
Oh, come on, you hunk of junk.
Flark. Anyone
More
else got a
sleeping
bad
guards, okay.
feeling all of a sudden?
Rocket, keep it down.
Stuff it, Quill. Groot's tracker just went dark.
You said we're almost there. I'm sure he's following.
Where is this? Right there, okay.
Groot!
That could have gone better.
Could have gone worse. At least he didn't wake anyone on his way.
The rodent has time.
I feel like there's gonna be something over here. Because I can't go over here. Is this? That's the bonus. Okay, the bonus is here. Alright, fair enough. Okay, you just teleported.
Freeing the tree.
No, he wouldn't.
So I'll get this.
Maybe we should hurry up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I have to go all the way around to get it. Very much so not worth it. But we're already here anyway, so why not? Oh, that wasn't me, right? That wasn't me. Both of them weren't me, surely.
Easy does it.
We are not the ones wearing jet boots.
Yeah, nothing else around for now. Oh yeah, I got the freaking jet boots. I guess they're making a bit more noise. Maybe around this way? Not stepping on any people's legs. I'd immediately wake up. Freaking nice hammock
the
there.
headache these guys will have when they wake up.
Let's just make sure we're not here when that happens.
Well, people are moving. Where do I go now? Can I squeeze through? I can. All of these guys are sleeping at the same time. That's a bit freaking hard to believe. Rocket, you're already here apparently, mate. I mean, I guess you're small enough. We just freaking jumped the whole thing.
Thanks, Drax.
Okay, two things over there. And I think they actually are showing me a bonus thing.
What's with this place and no railings?
So in
They
here.
got the architect from the Death Star.
I am not familiar with that installation.
We should probably split up.
Can I... Oh, I can just go in? I'm gonna get trapped in here. 100% I'm gonna get trapped in here. Am I trapped? I'm not. Absolute freaking miracle.
It looks like there's tons more floors like this below us.
Okay, can't go in any of these.
What the heck is that? Definitely not a fan of whatever this
Alright,
is.
so maybe something in this first room.
Yuck. Just yuck.
Don't want to fall down there.
Door's locked.
How exactly are we supposed to get out of here?
I'm working on a plan.
What plan?
So far, we don't go that way.
What about over here? So far, we don't go that way. Fair enough. Very nice plan, coming together nicely.
It's the mulcha.
Nope. Nope, don't do spider, snakes, or weird tentacle things. Jeez, what sort of creature is bad enough that even Hellbender keeps it in a cage?
Oh, in here? Oh no, there.
I'm familiar with some of these creatures.
I was about to say.
Not as rare as I would have expected for Lady Hellbender's collection.
Groot!
So we came from that way, been both of them.
Hey, I got him!
I mean, yeah, hopefully down here. Unless I completely freaking missed him.
Clark in prison. We should let all these things loose.
Doesn't seem so bad. They're like pets.
Where can I hear it? Okay, I'll read this. Keeper Ruto Bowl. With so many interesting and largely unknown... Okay.
Spoken by a woman who ain't spent enough time in a cage.
With so many interesting and largely unknown creatures arriving almost every cycle, I have begun to put together a care and feed newsletter for each section. Please read it carefully and come to me if you have any questions. Species Sporknaut. Diet omnivore, especially enjoys thistles and kittens. Exercise, recommend daily walks. Seems to appreciate the area between the salt flats. Health specimen seems healthy. Awaiting blood work for confirmation. Bit of a limp in left foreleg, or foreleg even. Specimen Pugilum, or yeah, Pugilum. Diet carnivore, especially voracious. Exercise, drop live prey into cell and let the delightful creature murder them. It really is fascinating to watch. Health specimen is on the mend after devouring that young Wartos. I had no idea it was such a glutton. Species undetermined. This creature defies most of what we know. Further studies necessary. Is this... Oh no, I see Fluorocolossus there. It does not appreciate captivity, so be extremely cautious when cleaning out the pen and during feeding times. I guess this is the thing that other guy had. Like that weird small thing that turns into the big thing. Exactly how I would freaking describe it. Diet unknown, where it refuses one day, it devours the next. Further study necessary. I mean, you've had it for freaking 1 day, so fair enough. Exercise after 3 near escapes already. Creatures remain in this pen until a suitable area is built. Health specimen is robust, almost frighteningly so. Species Fluorocolossus. Diet herbivore, what would make it a cannibal? Suggest, or would that make it a cannibal? Suggest starting with yawa root with molasses. Exercise, supervised exercise time in walled-in garden. Health specimen is slightly malnourished, covered in several scars and healed wounds. Be in overall good health. Seems lonely, suggests finding creature small animal companion. Ah, small animal companion, you say. Wonder what that could be. Oh, you did stop talking when I was on there? There was another thing somewhere. Over here. Yeah, it's kind of a bit cheating doing that, right?
I'm not seeing any breeding pairs. Maybe she keeps them separate.
Lady Hellbender would not sully her collection.
Easy there, bud. I'll get you out of the flat.
Whoa!
This is no collection.
Let's not turn him into
She's
kindling.
amassing an army.
Stand back.
No telling how many creatures. It's too thick.
I thought that you were having 2 separate conversations.
Too thick.
Who knew?
That's it. Just like the Arago drop, bud. On 3, 2...
Or do that. How did you do that? And why did you not do that before?
Script you down to your bark. You know, we'd have showed up sooner, but twinkle toes.
Good to have you back, Groot. Now all we need is an exit. I guess Groot knows the way.
Has it been brainwashed, the hell?
Wait up, bud. What's going on? Say something.
I kind of don't like that, to be honest. I kind of don't like having him like that. It looks completely different, right? I think I'll change it back. So that's... I guess that one, yeah, without the, yeah, like just his normal self.
What did I do?
There we go. He kind of doesn't look like... He's cool, but he kind of doesn't look like himself. He kind of looks like someone else.
Perhaps the tree.
I think that's a bit weird.
She did do something to that Tartar.
Like, I still want all the characters to look like themselves.
What did that Bethune Flarka do to you?
Okay, going into a very dark room again. Oh.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, we're right.
Guardians of the Galaxy. You fools thought you could cheat me and suffer no consequence.
Yes? We'll just be going now. That thing. The thing that needs further study. Recommended.
Which one of you thought it wise to entrust your absurd scheme to a Flora Colossus? You call him friend, yet you ignore his very nature, overlooking the fact that he is
the worst liar in history.
I told you, he can't just pretend to be monstrous.
To his credit, he kept your secret for almost an hour.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably. Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
Here we go.
Feast upon them!
Oh, so it's not even you attacking me then. Fair enough. Getting someone else to do it for you. The hell was that, like freaking baby faces in the ground, okay? Dweller in Darkness. So this is the second, no, the third boss now. Oh, 2 health bars. Fair enough.
That's
1 health bar wasn't enough.
Well, let's make it truly dead. You will need to
Oh, lock on there's nothing. Oh, lock on with these.
what does she feed this
Oh, the
thing?
bomb bit.
If we're not careful, us! She sure knows how to hold a grudge!
It seems that legend holds true.
Is this doing anything?
Okay, so maybe this wasn't the best plan.
You
Oh, it is doing something, yeah.
You could steal from me!
There we go.
Now we
1 health bar down.
monster Hellbender!
Triangle? Hell yes.
Pay for that!
Well, this seems a bit too easy.
Now, swing!
Can I do something with this? Maybe just get a bit closer?
Destroy that line! What? No!
I mean, it's your freaking fool, girl. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Do
Rocket.
not cower
Whoops.
behind your pet, Lady Hellbender.
Oh, no, no, not in the gelatin again.
She's cowering!
Kill you.
Get, little buddy.
Well, it seems like we got this easy anyway. There we go.
If we don't deal with those arms.
Can I do the triangle yet?
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
so
the white bar needs to be full as well, right?
You thought you could
There we go. Oh, and it's stuck in the jello. And then I freeze it, and then Gamora cuts it off. Okay, there we go.
Enough toying with them! End this!
Now we'll be attacking the face. Oh, we got the jelly guys back. Awesome.
Control.
Don't forget
The jelly guys without the jelly.
And beware the spine protrusion.
Go on, freaking OP already.
Tell me twice.
Well, let's destroy the last 2 of these guys first. Oh, so that's Groot's new thing then.
Watch out for more jellies. They are a secondary concern.
Destroy the pores to kill them!
Smash its inside. Just some general life advice.
Go! Get
What happened there?
good! Again! Curse you!
Oh, what? That was white in the freaking green.
Come on, you overgrown octopus.
Okay, so the bar's full. But I don't have one of them destroyed.
You must be my pet!
Okay, there we go, and then the next time it goes down. Oh no, there we go. Oh, and the jelly there. And Gamora ran up there, apparently. She got there very quick. Perfect. 3 out of 4. Destroy some of these to get the thing up. 3 quarters away through incredible.
We're making progress.
It's running out of arms!
Flow through!
Oh man! Why would they have blades
Let's
in
get
them?
Groot back.
Beats me.
Time to grow,
Dead
Groot.
now, though.
Let's do
Guys,
L1R1.
huddle up!
Is there no end to this battle?
No end to
Every
battle with
blow
fear.
I make is counted. Every night strike turned aside. I am Groot. I fear we will not win.
No end to battle with fear. The ending is near. We just need no fear. No one's winning alone. We're a team and we need to fight. Yeah, that's...
Okay,
it's
okay,
always
listen.
talking about the two
ending is
things.
near. We just need no fear. No fear and they'll fall to the ground. So when we go back out there,
That's
show
talking
these
about
goons
the
what
end to
no
the
one
battle,
else
and that's
can.
talking about
Who's
having no
with
fear.
me?
Victory is ours!
It's gonna be fun!
That's the trick about that. Talking about actually what they're talking about.
Destroy them, my
Which seems not difficult, but I have failed on that once before.
Come on, just give me a shot!
If I can freeze it, you can slice it.
Can I freeze it normally? No, it's not going to do anything. Oh, I will on the jelly, I remember. Why can I not move? There we go.
Watch out for more jellies!
And the other tentacle.
Oh, come on. Well, let's do this then.
I don't think she cares anymore!
She's not gonna let this one go!
That's a problem for later.
Almost, and there we go, I've got it. You'll be hand over there, and triangle. Perfect. Now you are just ahead. Am I defeating the head as well? I am. Only one health bar now though.
Ends now! Rain fire upon them!
Those things are hot and heavy. Get it?
Now!
Oh, I see. Use the jelly to destroy her.
Those things run hot!
There we go, so we will eventually just drop them then. Right, one more. I should have it.
That thing must get killer heartburn.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah, using this to kill them nice and quick.
They're too hot, you walking timber! Take heed of the explosive, Peter!
There we go. Now I should be able to do damage on him. Yeah, in the middle. Squid kicker. Oh, and that's it? We done it. Hell yes. Marvelous that was.
Guys, we did it.
They live! Bring me Nasha!
Everybody grab a bike.
Oh no, am I actually going to have to navigate one of these? Oh god, freaking navigating one of them through this. Hello buddies, you're awesome. Oh no, never mind. That, I'm glad. I'm glad that bit was done in the cutscene.
Strap in.
Now that was a ride.
This is no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And an awful amount of cash.
There is no escaping Lady Hellbender's wrath.
We'll see about that.
What the?
We'll see about that, she said.
Guys, hold on.
Your bones are mine, guardians of the galaxy.
Is that right? Hell yes.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Only after the talking tree betrayed us.
So that's no idea
I do
what our
not
names
speak
are.
Tree.
Hey, you got a problem with Groot, you got a problem with me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corel.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about
How are we
bombs.
gonna explain how we got this 9k?
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki.
Nikki, hello girl.
There's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki's your mom around.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
To her.
She's with me. Inside me. After you left.
The hell?
In the quarantine zone, I snuck aboard and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nikki.
Have you
Put your
tried
mom on.
turning it off and on again?
I need to the Raker said it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Nova Corps.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your star pants on. I'll go check the array.
I can bring her back. Give me the wall back. I just have to...
Like my first few videos that I made. Why is Rocket screaming? Oh. You're still here? They didn't take you, the hell?
Rocket!
Look at what it did! It chewed everything! The scut!
I thought Corel confiscated everything.
Clearly not.
What about your tech, Rocket?
Oh, the gold domes took that all right. But not the stupid llama! And now the Flark in the race Flark because of it.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us. Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the doc to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere has got the parts we need, and he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
No, we cannot abandon the child. Her behavior was erratic.
The llama thing you chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corel will make sure the entire
I
Nova
mean, she
Corps
said
stays
her
on
mum's
their side.
inside of her, which
Moore's
is a bit
right. We
concerning.
made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
If there is a next job.
Okay. Objective updated.
Sounds like Groot's got that.
Pilot the Milano to the Nova Corp
Better
station.
not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship, or else.
I'm just gonna do this stuff
Make it
first.
fast, Quill. I still got that array to repair.
Check at him. Yeah, let's check at
Can
him.
we talk for a second?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk. What you said before Seknarf about me giving a lot to the team and you making it up to me. You mean it?
Every word.
Then how come when I tell you how to get out of this easy, you ditch my advice and you roll over for Nova Corps?
Rocket, please. Just because I don't always take your advice doesn't mean I don't listen to you. We're a team. Everybody's got an opinion.
So you'd rather listen to Gamora?
Gamora?
Yes.
Gamora knows her stuff, man. She's the navigator. She navigates the stars and planets and, comets.
She navigates comets.
Sometimes. And Groot is our, special vegetation.
Groot is our I am Groot
His
man.
opinion's valid, too.
And Drax, what makes him so great?
He's, tactical. Tactics. The man is such a tactician.
And then there's me, the grumpy Flarkhole who does ship repairs.
Come on. You're a valued member of this team. We started this together. Now we need to make something profitable of it. Something lasting. We could go to Nowhere like you suggested. But if we don't pay that fine, Nova Corps will come for us. How do we make money then?
Maybe paying our fine makes some sense.
Exactly. So let's just get it over with and move on. Right?
We'll see. There. Happy now? We done?
Perfect. I do want to upgrade my stuff, though.
Yeah, I heard you.
Well, I don't have a lot. Okay. Consume less charge when firing the element guns, yes, because I experienced then that run out quite quickly.
Got you covered.
And then scan enemies during combat with the Visa. I guess, yeah, that's pretty decent. Avoid falling prone by dashing when hit with a knockdown blow. Okay. Drop additional health pickups when landing a lethal blow after a jet boost dash. Like, there's stuff like that so specific. But how often am I going to actually do that? Shield regeneration by 33% per second. It's quite a lot for what it is. So I think either that one or what was this other one? Scan enemies during combat. Yeah, knockdown dash, definitely. Avoid falling prone is very useful. And then I doubt it, but can I do anything else? Don't think so. 7 out of 15, not too bad.
Can we get a move on, Jelly Legs?
Yes, we can. I guess I can do it to everyone then, right? But I think there was something...
Oh, nice! You made a cute
Oh, there
little
is this
pen.
stuff around here. This is stuff that I have.
Maybe Rocket. Groot!
Oh?
Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay. Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
The language of trees lost in translation. Actually, hold that thought, Rocket. Didn't always have a translation implant.
Actually,
I guess that one?
hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check!
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding. You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation. They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a
Just
spreadsheet
admiring
of
the
Groot's
llama in the
lexicon,
background?
Which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am and Groot.
So there's hope for us yet.
I guess lost in translation?
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was feeling Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this. Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you.
How surprising.
Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us.
Having everyone fully understand him, it must have been awful.
I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows, if this thing does have your language in it and
He
Rocket
did say
can
Gardeners
download
of the
it
Galaxy,
somehow, or
apparently.
hack it, or I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Glad we had this little chat.
Are we going to understand him at some point?
Cool.
Yes, literally all we hear is I am Groot then. In very slight, different ways.
You didn't
Oh, we have him trapped.
the comms, did you?
Oh yes, buddy. That looked like a yes to me, to be fair, though. Alright, so I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'm actually meant to fly the ship now.
Rodent, would you have harmed the llama creature if the tree had not removed it?
You think? That thing's got it.
Oh, okay, not doing anything there. I thought we could open the thing.
Or not to have to remove your arm.
What the? Why do you care about that llama now?
We have removed it from its natural habitat.
What's this stuff we got here?
Is that one from Seknarf 9? I bet it loves water.
Okay. Yeah, I saw this before.
Hey, Groot!
I did this and it is open, so there's nothing in there?
Down there?
Would there eventually be something in there?
Keep it that way.
Don't really see a point of that for now.
It's just what it eats, you know?
I am Groot.
Yeah, the QZ would have been an open.
Now, where is Gamora? Is she in here?
Wires.
I legit thought that was her then. Jesus Christ. Where does she usually go then? Also, we got Draxus in here. Okay. Also, not actually in there. Then this is... Oh, this is the bathroom, okay.
What's up, Muscles?
Drax is
Missed
just
about
here.
the array, too?
I am pondering our...
Penny for your thoughts?
What is a penny?
It's money. Like units. The saying means I'd pay to know what you're thinking.
We must use our currency to pay the Nova Corps fine, or we risk...
Drax. Just tell me what's up.
I am realizing that I
The
did
ceiling.
not know as much as I thought I did. Our visit to Seknarf 9 was not what I expected.
Because Lady Hellbender isn't a giant?
She is definitely not. That is only part of it, Peter Quill. On our way to her fortress, I realized that many of my assumptions about this team have been incorrect as well.
Really?
The assassin and the rodent. Without them and the tree fighting nobly beside us, we would not be alive right now.
I told you, they're not bad people just because they have a bad past. Life is... complicated, Drax. Things are never simple.
On Katath, it was. I had a family that I cherished and a certainty about life that I no longer possess.
I'm sure you'll find it again. Just give it some time.
Oh, yes. And I guess the last person to speak to is Gamora? Where does she go? Is she up here?
Gamora, did you find...
Oh, yeah.
Are those dolls?
Yes.
The hell?
No. It doesn't matter. The Hallis Hope's in the Teo system. Coordinates are in your console.
Okay. Can I go all the way over here? Oh, I can. Jesus,
So you
okay.
surprised me. Once. Don't get used to it.
So, why'd you close the view screen?
None of your business.
Isn't it though? Sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
Yes, I am.
Pry into her interests.
Hate to
I
disappoint,
guess so, yeah.
but I saw everything. Didn't really peg you as a doll collector.
So what if I collect them? A lot of people have hobbies. Groot collects plants. Rocket's obsessed with bombs.
Yeah, and Drax has a lot of really scary-looking knives.
See? Nothing out of the ordinary.
I guess. You know, as a kid, I collected stuff too. Baseball cards, action figures.
You think collections are childish?
Chewies?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm messing with you, Peter. I don't care what you think. I'd just rather keep my hobbies to myself.
Okay, Carell,
Let's go.
Get ready to be impressed.
Let's go to the next mission.
So you surprised me. Once. Don't get used to it.
That's fine. I mean, we all have our weird things that we collect. You collect dolls. I collect console boxes. I don't know. Is that a weird thing? Who freaking knows? The Rock, Nova Corps, so we're at the Rock now, okay. Gonna be freaking Dwayne. Nova Corps Outpost, Teo Star System.
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
We know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hallis Hope.
That's right, yeah, so we owe, I think, 9,000 units to this woman. And we're gonna see what happened here, because last time we saw the girl, which I forget her name, and she said like her mum is inside of her. So maybe like the mum has died, and then she's like absorbed the power of her mum or something like that.
Relax. Standard Nova Corps procedure. My ship's fine.
Which part?
Ask Quill. He's the one who keeps crashing it.
All right, let's pay that fine.
And then I guess we were good. Apart from stealing Groot, we were fine then.
So, after we get out of here,
You mean if we get out of here?
I know someone who could set us up with a relatively lucrative contract.
I will not assassinate anyone.
Yeah, I ain't sneaking around no rich flarker's mansion to poison his dinner or something.
I was going to explain how we could land a cattle herding contract with our llama experience.
Absolutely not!
Okay, decent. Hello, buddy. Let's just acknowledge the llama
Rocket will
before we
come
leave.
around. Just try not to eat anything else, okay?
I guess he doesn't like weird bits of wood then. There we go.
Okay, here we go.
I expected everyone to be just right there.
If they so much as scratched her pates, we get Nova Corps to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
I was gonna say, you said the wrong freaking word, mate. I always look back and see the freaking... Okay, don't know what freaking happened there.
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized.
Don't think I was
by the
meant to
world
look
mind.
behind very
It
quickly.
is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many seats, not enough butts.
Seems more
Do I
efficient
have-
this way anyway.
I do have Mayday and everything in there,
The
okay.
world mind sneezes and suddenly you got
That's
no
a bit
lights.
concerning.
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to holding space
Oh.
Get back here with my
R734.
ship!
Well then.
Present validated ticket to kiosk prior to
Yeah,
departure.
focus on fine for now.
Let's just focus on the fine. They need to remove that tracker thing anyway.
If there's one scratch,
Oh yeah, that's
If there's
right.
any scratches, I'll buff them out myself.
that I gotta see.
Got consumable over here. That is a bit terrifying. It's freaking facing on me and I walked over you. 300 or 420, 210. 420,
Kinda
hell
name
yes.
is The Rock, anyway.
The freaking drug number.
Factually accurate.
Would you believe the name's got nothing to do with it being on a giant rock? Okay, it's not supposed to be this empty.
Yeah, I did think that something happened with the
Is it
daughter
a
anyway.
holiday?
Space cops don't take holidays.
Hello?
I think I might be right, like she absorbed the power of her mum or something like that. Or maybe she's just in charge now?
Door's locked.
Or that the mum executed, something like that? I don't know.
Let's go.
But she seemed a bit upbeat for that to be the
We'll go to
case.
them if we have to. Look, the door controls are on the other side if we can get you there.
That's white. What does that mean?
So what? Now I'm supposed
Does
to
it mean
hack
accessible?
Nova Corps security?
I mean, if you don't think you can,
Cheap shot, Quill.
Where's this one?
We are discussing
one in there, one in
breaking
here.
into a Nova Corps facility.
It ain't breaking in if no one's here.
Okay.
That is
Weird.
precisely when one would break in.
What's happening here then?
Yeah.
Can Rocket do
Nova
something
Stack
about this?
Ain't that fancy.
all right. There's an
Now
air duct
physical
in
access
here.
and network.
Could be a way in, Rocket.
Yeah, so Rocket can do that now.
Think you can squeeze through this vent?
If you can get it open, I ain't that flexible.
Yes, there's a thing there. Or if I can get it open? Who can do that then? Centurion Carlos, Chapter 3. Kaylor moved his legs towards the Nexus Command Center, took a deep breath and summoned the World Mind. World Mind, he commanded demandingly. Ah! The Golden Force. They cooed, I believe that word is, longingly in a cold, emotionless voice. You are supposed to be on Nova Patrol. Patrol your collective hearts. World Mind. You know why I'm here, he insisted passionately. The World Mind quivered with each precise syllable. We did not think you had noticed. Did you know you glow brighter when you see me? He asked questioningly. We are the collective minds and hearts of billions. K-Law. Any romance between us defies reason, they said sadly, but also hesitatingly, as if demanding a rebuttal. Here's my rebuttal, K-Law yelled. I am the Golden Force. My chest burns with enough love for all Xandarians. We are all, and we are all Xandarians, that is reasonable. Kaylor smiled warmly inside. Another victory.
We've got to deal with that
Oh
tractor so
my
we can get back
Jesus
to Guardian
Christ, you
in the
serious?
galaxy. There.
I
One
apologize.
open air
Jesus
duct.
Christ.
Now we have damaged Nova Corps
Why did I not
property.
even consider that I just had to
just a
freaking
little.
shoot it?
All right, Rocket. See if this vent leads into that other room. And be careful.
I need to go in there though because there's a thing there.
It's like they're on backup only. I'm patching you through. You know the drill. Tell me which circuits to switch. We can only reroute power to so many things at once.
On it.
Alright then. So it starts there.
Find out.
Okay, so I need to go here, or I'd like to go over here first,
The
yeah.
wrong door.
Yeah, I'm aware it's the wrong door. I wanted this. I knew that this was in here.
The only place I want to go.
Nova Corps outfit found. That actually looks pretty cool. Let me look at that one. Okay, yeah. Because you don't really look like yourself there. Actually, you do look like yourself there, but that I guess is more like actually what you would wear. You probably wouldn't be freaking shirtless in this line of work that you're in. So I guess, yeah, that's good. And then everyone else is kind of a bit more built up. And then you, unfortunately, I don't have anything proper for you yet. Me? I think I have a cooler one for me now, don't I? I have that one, or I have one that I can't... Why can I not go down anymore? I can't for the life of me go down to that freaking bottom one. I don't know how I would get down to the freaking bottom one, okay? I actually can't. I'm really trying to go down to the bottom freaking outfit there. Oh, I got it. Up? Up from there. In what world would it be? Yeah, down doesn't do it, but up from there freaking does it. And it... Actually, yeah, it was worth it. I'm gonna have that outfit. That outfit is cool. It was somewhat freaking worth it. Okay, so that one's there, so I can switch you back. You go up there, you go to... Do I need this? I want to know what happens if I do that. That's gonna be an achievement, right? Here we go.
Anyone want a soda?
Nah, I already checked for you. No bulk.
I didn't get a fizzy drink. No. I wanted some freaking Lil, which is what I'm currently drinking.
Be amazed.
So I need to go over there.
I do not care to think of how many monsters we will need to sell.
That's at the
to pay off
beginning.
this fine.
We're in plain view.
So you can go over
security
there.
and no one's come running.
Well, actually, that is completely fine,
Hey,
yeah.
that sort of worked.
You open. Then...
Floor, Peter!
Where are you going?
Sorry.
There we go. What happened?
Presto.
Watto?
You know,
I did something bad.
ta-da!
That is no more clear.
I did something bad to
open.
Gamora. I don't know what I freaking
Do not
did.
simply say so. It is conspicuously silent.
Good point.
I need to hopefully go in here. There we go, because I need this.
We want to pay our fine and get your tracking tracker off my ship.
Gamora's
Yeah,
right.
silence
Keep
rocket.
it down, Rocket. Something's off.
Exactly why we should get
The fact that we've seen 0 people
As soon
so
as we
far.
paid our fine,
And last time
we
we were
need
in
to
it,
get
there
rid
were
of
so
that
many
Nova
guys.
tracker.
There's more than one way
That's
to shake
weird.
a tail.
We don't want to be freaking
Roland is
screaming.
most qualified to speak on tails.
Poor little
There's a
guy.
robot stuck
Here's
in the
the thing.
door.
Your sympathies are redundant.
Well, my theory is the freaking daughter is very much so overpowered now.
Hey there.
After whatever happened.
What gave it away?
I'll stay out of your hair.
And then something bad definitely happened.
We just gonna leave that guy to rot?
The last thing we need is to get caught freeing some
Where's the-
criminal.
okay, there it is.
We're already in enough hot water with Nova. Now this place brings back memories.
Did you once serve?
Seems like I'm meant to be in there, so I'll go back to
No! But
this
I
bathroom
had to
type
stand
area.
in a lineup once, maybe twice.
Yeah, I missed something in there.
Anyway, good to be on this side of the glass.
Clark, real funny.
Or is it? Oh my Jesus Christ, okay.
Whoever you
I'm being
are,
blind today, apparently. I can't pick it up, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4.
got to talk.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1. Nope.
Hey,
There's another one in here though, right, that I saw? I guess not, I'm sure I saw a third one. Oh no, I did see a third one, it just wasn't, I guess because I was looking at it maybe, it didn't show up on the thing. So I don't go these ways, but that is 100% of everything, hopefully. And I got an outfit as well. So that's good, I got an outfit in this area. I guess like every major area there's going to be one outfit. What's this? That's a different thing.
Groot.
Groot. There's a thing about you here, mate. That's gonna be an actual thing that I collect? That's a collectible, yeah. So they're really not obvious. They don't, like, nothing actually shows up to say that they're a thing. Which is what I like, if they're proper collectibles like that. Behind here? I know I probably shouldn't be using that continuously like that. Because it's kind of cheating, even though it's in, okay, this is
was serious business.
a very good freaking way of reading that.
Assuming that's the last.
Centurion Vicar. Or I imagine like Vicar, probably. This one was caught impersonating a Nova Courtsman in a brothel in Contraxia. From what I can tell of this uniform, if it can be called that, he scavenged pieces either illegally or from disreputable memorabilia outlets. The rest appears to be handmade. Poorly at that. Oh, a great way to read that. Hello, buddy! Gamora seems to like you. Hell yes. Can I leave? I can.
Any progress here?
Oh, hell is. I love freaking, like, Alien Isolation is amazing, just looking out into freaking space.
Screams run away to you?
I didn't even realize I'm playing another freaking space game. Jesus
Don't
Christ.
think we could if we wanted to. I checked the terminal in the lobby, and it's like the connection to the world mine has been cut.
Elevator's out.
But the shaft above looks open. We can use it.
Hopefully
to
she
climb
didn't
up
get cut off
Do you
then.
expect us to walk?
I've got to stop, like,
It'll hold
freaking
more than the 5
walking
of us.
into bonus areas when they're talking. Speaking of talking, we got another note. Maintenance Chief Duga. Well, no, yeah, Duga, yeah. That's it, I've had it. I've said it once, I've said it a quintillion times, I've said it a septillion times. Do not jump in the crew-taking elevator. We know what that freaking word's meant to be. This is the 7th service request. 7th. I'm officially sending a formal complaint to the World Mind. Let's see how those high and mighty courtsmen like a big fat reprimand on their records. I can't believe I joined the courts for this. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I haven't freaking seen anyone yet. Oh god, okay. Everyone, Groot, come on mate. You weigh about 4 trillion ton, so we definitely want you here. I love that, he just freaking extends his leg to jump up. Or I guess to just step up. In that freaking case. I feel like I missed one of them, I don't think so.
Do you guys hear that?
What?
Yeah, there's nothing.
It's the death rattle of all the things we could be spending those units
I guess I can, yeah. If it's really dark, oh god. I was about to say, if it's really dark like that, then I can see clearer with that. Or I can see clearer if they turn the freaking lights on. Where's where they manufacture the Power Rangers? Centurion Army? No Power Rangers?
No armor.
You wouldn't fit in one anyway.
Try on armor.
To expect failure.
You have to.
Can I try one?
If you want to get fried to a puddle of goo, each one is gene-coded by the world mind.
Are you saying
that
the world
door's
mine has the genetic
very
code
much so
of every
malfunctioning.
Nova Centurion?
Yup. Word is, the bugs tried to use that against them in the war. But that's
There's
one
another one here.
supercomputer you can't hack. Believe me, I tried.
You tried? Why did you do that then?
This room is austerely presented. Oh, that was almost worth it.
This up here.
What do
For
you
secure
think one
peace
of these
contact
suits
maintenance
would go
repair.
for on the black market?
Perhaps the assassin can dart through while...
Ah, no wonder
There we
the
go.
door is all jorked out. The rotor won't stop spinning.
Can I shoot that as well?
I bet I can
It's
take
red.
a Centurion. I went one-on-one with the Millennium, you know.
Centurions
No, never
are
mind.
Tougher?
Look at that thing go.
Disconnected
Must have
from
short-circuited.
network. Device rotation must be physically interrupted. Oh? By punching? No?
Can you fix it, Rocket?
Short of jamming something in there. I don't see how.
Okay, what we got around here? Oh, we got one of these. So Drax can probably throw these, right?
We just need a quick fix. Something to stop the
Armor not
gears
fully
from
recharged when
slowing down.
disconnected.
Peter Quill, perhaps the mechanism can be frozen, as you did on Seknor 5.
Oh, yeah, of course. I completely forgot about that.
Let's hope that holds.
I completely forgot that was the thing.
How come
I
this one
specifically
gets its
play
own
these
room?
games every
Looks like a
freaking day,
workshop.
so I remember
You know,
things like that,
hear
but
they
apparently I still
anodize
forget.
these things with some kind of Zendarian smart metal.
Metal cannot be smart.
Smarter than some.
Smarter than me? 1,000 exactly, hell yeah. Then 240 of the other stuff, that's not that great. scan enemies during combat with Visa. That's what I wanted before. That is actually quite cheap, so I might just get that now anyway, yeah.
And voila!
And then, oh, but these are all quite expensive, but I can get 2 things. Drop additional health pickups. That's pretty decent. But is that the only thing that I can get? Shield regeneration. Presatu child is a shot. Shield regeneration, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I'll get shield regeneration. Why freaking not?
I've made it foolproof, just for you.
That's not a freaking enough, mate. Scanning an enemy provides clues as to how to defeat them. Okay. So Sam, while you are scanning an enemy, that's good. So it's almost like, yeah, that might be alright, but then the game's like, yeah, okay, well this is average, so we'll make it, or we'll give it a really cool
The household
use.
is a capital ship. Maybe they're all there for some reason.
Or maybe
Just to
this
top it
whole
all
place
off.
is contaminated with Bormirian pox.
I am experiencing a mild itching sensation.
Yeah, and I got a real pain in my ass.
Rocket, you can do that, buddy.
Do your magic.
No.
What?
I said no. When are you gonna come to your senses, Quill?
I am Groot.
And then what? He's gonna drag us halfway through this station if we let him.
The hell? Am I doing it?
Okay. We try one more room, and if we still
I mean,
haven't
you
found
need to do that,
anything,
mate.
we leave. Deal?
Fine. One more room. Not 2. 1.
I guess he's still annoyed that the freaking ship's disappeared. Oh, I can't move? There we go. Restricted area, you don't say. I'm really curious about what's happened to this daughter then. Well, that's not a good sign. The freaking helmet being there, and the fact that the door is
I thought
now
the Nova Corps had more
very
ships.
much so sealed
I
shut.
heard they got staffing issues.
From who?
People. In places with other people.
Peter Quill.
Perfect. The best
I
line of
found
dialogue.
this.
Sector 1, check in. Sector 1, sweep complete. 75% acceptance rate. It is as she promised. Have faith. The promise
She
will be made
promised.
real.
Who is that she now?
With faith.
Well, the good news is we're not alone. There's lots of chatter.
Tell them I want my ship back.
My ship.
I sense there's a bet.
But it sounds like they're searching for something or someone.
Could explain why no one's around.
Who gives a flark? Tell them to get their golden butts up here.
The promise will be made real. Proceed to Sector 7 with faith. Sector 3.
Put it down,
check
speak
in.
in the helmet.
Sweep of Sector 3 in progress.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down.
Let's keep looking.
Or we could focus on
Gotta
getting
agree
off
that
this
staying
protected
silent was a
space
safer bet.
The door's
Obviously,
locked,
yeah.
remember?
There's ways to inflark things, Gamora. Believe me.
Or
Bums don't count.
What about
nah,
that?
because it means
Where
that
do you
we've
think
sneaked
that
on.
goes?
It means that
No.
we've seen that there's no one there, and we've just
Enough for
continued
me.
to go onto the ship or onto the space station. So that's better, yeah.
What happened to one
I was about to
more
say,
room?
because we obviously are meant to
Said
be here
the
at some
door's
point,
busted. I'm sure it's just a little further.
then the key thing is at some point.
I'm
Not when
mostly
there's no
sure.
one here to freaking
We found
greet us.
something, didn't we?
So why the flark? Didn't you speak up?
It was weird. There was something funky about.
Yeah, I wonder what they were talking about.
There they all are.
Something's not right.
Oh, Flark.
The hell?
Ugh, this is a mutiny.
It was an execution.
I ain't never seen cops kill each other.
We've got to play this smart until we know what's going on.
And which side survived?
All right, everyone stay
It's
low
not?
and follow me.
There's something
Okay.
off about them. Look.
They're flarking glowing. Seems a safe bet these are the bad guys.
Oh god!
Let them have it. Drop
Didn't mean
it
to do
on
that.
them. Go.
Genuinely didn't mean to freaking do that. Guess I'm attacking them now then.
Our honorable intentions have gone awry.
I don't think that matters anymore.
Oh yes, it's showing me how to attack them now then.
What would make them turn on each other?
There is no excuse.
Prone to attacking in groups, target clusters to dispatch efficiently.
Looks like the cop them with their pants down.
They are all fully clothed.
I've got an incredible, decent. Well, you would have died if I freaking knocked onto the correct person. One more guy, and perfect. There we go.
The big guy, 12 o'clock! Current time is irrelevant. Bear, kill, now!
Fair enough, mate.
That is much more informative.
Did you not want to know that it's nearly lunchtime, though? Seemed like the perfect time to let you know. Or can I do that and then destroy this? No, never mind. My eye is really itching, so I'll just be here for a second. There we go. I guess, yeah, we need to be behind them.
I should avoid that electrical wizardry.
I can't think straight with that Nova Corps idiot tossing all these mines around.
I believe the electrical
Let me scan him,
is
actually.
a priority.
Not you. Oh, triangle. Awesome. I would still like to scan you, though.
Reach the shield.
Never mind. My shield is gone. Oh, there is actually a thing around here, though. Oh.
Reinforcements show up.
Drax, yes, please.
Big guy.
Where's this thing, though?
I did not expect that I would again quarrel with Nova Corps.
Can't see it.
Now that's a story I'd like to hear.
There we go, and I'm going for melee. Melee does absolutely nothing. But freezing is very good. Hell yes. There's a thing around here, apparently. Oh, up there. So I'm not there yet.
At least we got the jump on them. Their carelessness will be
Careful!
Oh, brilliant.
Our honorable intentions have gone awry.
Try and get more use of the melee. Seems like it's not that effective for now, though. Whatever that was amazing. Aim assist, I don't freaking have that crap on. How dare you.
Maybe someone trying to escape.
Now I have the high ground, Anakin. Get Gamora back up. And then these guys. Okay, yeah, now. 2 down. 2 of them killed from that. Very nice. And get you. Really trying to concentrate.
Right with you, big guy.
Alright, so Drax, yeah, I need Drax up. Drax being down is not good at all. Drax is just... Someone's camping Drax because they know that Drax is really needed. I would absolutely love to. Oh, I can just... Okay. Oh, that's amazing, okay. But these guys are absolutely nothing then. You are still something. You're close to deathing, and I imagine you will give me quite a decent amount of health when you're dead. I can use L1R1. Want to get this guy first? There we go. Before I die, I will do this. What have we got?
They're making us look like amateurs out there.
Yes, they definitely are.
It does feel suspicious.
Looks like amateurs, unproven, does that say?
Fight.
And if it continues this way, it's gonna be our last.
Amateurs, unproven. We're pros, we've proven it. No one's winning alone, we're a team, and we need to fight like one. Yeah, this one.
Come on, guys. They're not the first
We're
ones to try
pros,
it,
talking about amateurs. It's been proved, talking about unproven.
Many graves, right? There's been 1,000 before them, and they all found out fast. Guardians don't break. Who's with me? Wise words, Peter Quill.
Thank God, because if I failed that, I probably would have died again. Okay, straight into that and back to full health. Let's freaking get it. Let's go. And all of them back here. There's only this guy left. Jesus Christ, pathetic, mate. Where's your freaking buddies gone now, then? Okay, still got quite a decent amount of health, so I don't want to talk too much. I will potentially, yeah, let me go and get this. Because there's only one guy left, let me go and get this, just in case we have like a... Oh, I got. Can I go for the other? I can't. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, let me go and get that, just in case we get to a cutscene and I can't get it otherwise. Tracks like that. That's really the quickest way I can think to get rid of his shield at the moment, using Drax's ability. Maybe it's quicker to use someone else, but there we go. Finish a move, and we're done. Genuinely, easily the hardest bit of the game so far. We did it. Amazing. Playing freaking Spider-Man.
I do not think our fine will be paid today.
You don't say.
I mean, if we don't need to pay it,
guys, Corell's
then we're
ship is
9,000
right there. We just need to
thingies
What do we need
richer.
to do, Quill? A whole bunch of whacked out space cops just tried to vaporize us, and you want to go looking for a rematch? Because your girlfriend might be in trouble?
That's not what I'm doing, and she's not my girlfriend.
Could have fooled me.
Rocket! The only thing that this is about is getting our ship back. We find Corell, and then none of this is our problem anymore.
You're right. It won't be our problem anymore. Because we didn't sign up to be run around halfway across the galaxy by a cop-loving human!
Come on! Seriously, Corell?
And there goes our ship.
Join the Guardian, she said. It'll be
We
good
are
for your
stuck
mental
here
health,
for the
she
rest of
said.
eternity now.
All right. Listen to Flark up. Groot and I are getting off this dashed rock. Anyone who'd like a ride can follow us. Everyone else can go to hell.
Sounds fair. I will see you in hell,
I prefer
mate.
the rodents plan.
At least we tried.
Sweep Sector 7. The intruders must be I found. knew this was a bad idea. Saw it coming a parsec away.